Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the ELC EVEN 90. It's the Tier 8 French premium light tank. It's located on the south spawn of Prokhorovka, and it's under the command of FiliPer1n0. Well, some of you might know this is the Steve 90 rather than the ELC EVEN 90. He's made so many memes about playing this thing and doing it incredibly well, hiding in bushes that are no bigger than a twig and not getting spotted by the enemy. It's an extremely small light tank. If you've ever seen the real thing, it's no bigger than a Fiat 500. Oh, he's been spotted by that Batchat 12 ton. He fires one quick round in, the Batchat dies, but he has to escape because he has been spotted. And he's making a second run at the bushes because he's been unspotted by them now, and he's actually picked up a spotter badge already, and he's occupying a position which is very advanced, which means that he's going to pick up loads of spotting assist. This is going to be a huge battle for him if he spots the destruction of all these tanks. They've come over to this side thinking that they're unseen and that they can shoot at the distance, and oh, that guard is getting real close. He's having to pull back a little, but the guard's gone, so he can go back in the bushes again and spot these enemy tanks. He's already picked up enough to get a patrol duty for spotting at least 6 enemy tanks whilst they were damaged. His spotting assist has now reached 4,066. It's just going to increase rapidly now. That Wizzy 132 might be threatening him in the sense he is after all a light tank, and he might have the ability to spot the ELC if he can get close enough, but he isn't close enough at the moment. That IS-6B might be the next one to get hit. 4,800, 4,900. He's temporarily lost sight of most of them. In fact, all of them. Up, it's reacquired the IS-6B because he came out from underneath the bushes. Okay, he's going to have to get closer still if he's going to get some more spotting damage. So he's decided to go down to the tree line. Oh my gum, he's found the Wizzy 132. Takes him out with a shot. It's a 90mm gun capable of 220 alpha. Oh, and he just got tracked by the STA-1. Took some damage, but he's now escaping and evading. Gets back into bush cover, and yes, these enemy tanks are still getting massively hit. His damage assist has now gone up to 7k. This is amazing. He's got really close to the enemy. There's the IS-6B. Had to turn around there because the guy's got too much health. If he tried to engage that one at close range, he would suffer because he's got a 122, and even if he got close, I mean, the fact that tank doesn't have great penetration, but it was certainly pen an ELC EVEN 90. So he's decided to cut across the battlefield and spot the enemy tanks on the other side. It's a 3-shot auto loader, and he spotted. Well, they spotted a Nudez 03. There's a Renegade up there. And yes, he's been spotted against the Renegade, I think. Or it may have been the Nudez who spotted him. But he's still tracking. Keep on moving. And although the enemy are looking this way, I don't think... Well, they've given up trying to hit him. And in fact, now he's got sight on them. Puts one into the Renegade. And another one into the Progetto 54, and the third one goes into the Lancer, and he gets the kill off that one. But he's now got to reload, and that can take 27 seconds, 27 and a half actually. Standard reload is 29.37. There's that Udes just around the corner, just over the top. There he is. Now his teammates are coming up to the railway line, so they're going to appear very shortly. And they will distract the Udes, but he's going to try and take out the Progetto first. Gets one shot into him. And the second one. Oh, he got a fire. but he didn't get the kill. The kill actually went to the AMX CDC, and that was the end of the game. So a pretty quick game for FiliPer1n0. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game for FiliPer1n0 in the ELC EVEN 90. A good mixture of spotting and actual damage on the enemy. He also got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage, a fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, and he got a patrol duty as well for being the only one spotting at least 6 enemy tanks whilst they were damaged. Let's have a look at team score. Well, he didn't get a whole lot of damage, but he did do some damage. Well, a lot of people who play the ELC EVEN 90, they just sit there in the bush and just take spotting assists for the entire battle. He managed to do 1,561 hit points of damage, which puts him 4th on his team. But there were 2 enemy tanks, or no, actually none of the enemy tanks scored more than he did, so he is 4th overall on the battle. The high scorer was the Scorpion with 4,576. The second highest damage was the AMX CDC with 1,630, and the third highest damage was an SU-101 with 1,562. And FiliPer1n0 picked up 1,561, just 1 hit point below the SU-101. When it came to kills, it was the Scorpion who did the best with 5 kills. 2 kills went to the AMBT and the SU-101. Nobody on the enemy team managed to get more than 1 kill, and you can see that FiliPer1n0 did get at least 1 kill during the battle. And when it came to base XP, because he did so much spotting assist, he picked up the highest base XP of 1,649. The nearest person to him was the Scorpion. Of course, even with that high damage score, he still only scored 1,104, and the T-34-3 only got 817. So these two guys were way out ahead, and all that spotting really assisted FiliPer1n0 to get a very high base XP. He only fired 7 shots in the entire game. All 7 shots hit the target, and all of them penetrated. He did 1,561 hit points of damage, and 1,102 of that was at more than 300 meters. 2 hits received from the enemy, both penetrated. The armor on the ELC EVEN 90 is very, very thin. Only 15 millimeters at the front, 10 at the sides and 10 at the rear. So just about anything that touches it is going to damage it. The only hope you've got is that the shell hits the tracks, but in most cases they don't. They actually go through and do damage. He spotted 8 enemy vehicles in the game, so he missed out on getting a scout medal by just 1 tank. He damaged 5 of the enemy, killed 1, did 9,638 hit points of spotting assist, and that gave him the ace tanker. He earned 112,532 credits for the game, 50,639 for battle payments, and he got a mission payout of 50,000, so his total was 269,437 credits for just 4 minutes 47 seconds work. But after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he still took away a profit of 212,296 credits, and that's the sort of amount you would get from a frontline game lasting, what, 15 minutes? 1,649 XP times 2 for the first victory, 247 for this being a premium vehicle, and 5,195 experience points altogether. Not a bad game, actually, considering it took place so quickly, and it was smart thinking by FiliPer1n0 because he escaped and evaded when he did get spotted by that Batchat 12 ton, but immediately went back into the bushes before the enemy could move up into those bushes themselves, and as such he actually got a very, very good firing position or spotting position to enable his teammates to actually get a huge amount of damage on the enemy. So very well done on that. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.